Good day, panelists. We are the Group 6 from Stronghold 2, and we're going to tackle our research entitled The Influence of Social Media in Academic Performances Among Grade 11 Students. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. I am Jeanette Diaz Ardita, the leader in this group, and this is my co-member.
I am Kyle B. Castillo. I am Maria Rose B. Idon. And our other members named Patrick John M. Busa, Jean Esconde, and Mary Ann Casido. Our introduction. Research problem. This study aimed to determine the impact of social media in grade 11 students and with one city senior high school stand alone. First, what is the profile of the respondents in terms of age, gender, and terms? Second, what is social media and why students use it? Third, what is the impact of social media on students' academic performance? Fourth, how much time do students spend using social media? Fifth, does social media have an effect on students? What are the influence of social media in academic performances among grade 11 students? Introduction. In the digital age, social media platforms have become an integral part of the lives of individuals. With the increasing use of social media, students are active and updated of the information that may affect their mental well-being and academic performance. Social media can be source of distraction, leading to reduced attention spans and difficulties with concentration. Social media has more adverse effects than positive ones, according to Woods and Scott 2016. Since students tend to spend more time on social media other than educational purposes, this tends to cause distraction from the learning environment, affecting their academic progress, according to Bigelow et al. 2019. Due to their continual exposure to the lives and activities of their classmates, kids can also experience peer pressure through social media. Feelings of inadequacy or a desire to adopt particular trends or behaviors can result from this. Background of the study. According to Abdul and Amin 2016, social media platform has on undergraduate academic performance. It was found that many students were addicted and that addiction affected them physically and mentally, causing headaches and eye problems that later translated into poor performance, and past studies have found that students who spend more time on social media sites are likely to demonstrate poor academic performance. This is because they spend time chatting online and making friends on social media sites instead of reading books. But some of it has a positive effects in the students. Another vital impact of social media is boosting students' academic performance and increasing their knowledge through data and information gathering. When students are assigned projects in schools, they go through several online platforms to collect information so as to find solution to their assignments. Social media is now considered as a learning platform and help in improving student engagement and capabilities. These platforms provide students the opportunity to connect, get in touch, access information, and research. However, social media has many positive effects on educational, including better communication, timely information, and socializing online, etc. But at the same time, it has some negative effects which include identity theft, cyberbullying, and social isolation. Our literature review. This study was designed to investigate one participant who is using the social media in grade 11 students in order to explain logically the reasons behind the occurrence. The following review of related literature and studies will facilitate more comprehensive information throughout the conduction of this case study research approach. According to Kaplan and Hindley 2010, social media is a group of internet-based applications that build on the ideological and technological foundations of Web 2.0 and allow the creation of exchange of user-generated content. According to Woods and Scott 2016, since students tend to spend more time on social media other than educational purposes, this tends to cause distractions from the learning environment, affecting their academic progress. That's why some students are not active in the class because they don't give an attention of what the teacher's discussion. They get the lower grade or score during the quizzes and exams, according to Austin 2015. Students aren't paying attention in class like they should be, and it is reflecting in the students' grades. Others believes that the real problem isn't social media, but the attention span students have.
Conceptual framework. The paradigm of study shown in Figure 1 illustrated the conceptual framework of the study. This study interpreted the influence of social media among grade 11 students. The frame relationship and pattern that is used in the study, independent variable and dependent variable. Independent variable. Type of social media usage are AI chat, TikTok, Facebook, Google, and Messenger. Dependent variable, academic performance, which is study, habits, and grades. Social emotional well-being, example, mental and health. The study consisting the influence of social media. The second frame presented the grade 11 student. Both frames shows that grade 11 students are dependent on social media usage.
Theoretical framework. According to Wahlberg 1992, academic achievement theory posits that the psychological characteristics of individual students and their immediate psychological environment influence educational outcomes. The graphical representation of the use of the internet and its impact on the social life of students shows that the use of the social media is very high, reduces the social activity of students. This study shows that the use of the social media for the purpose of learning and academic success is proportional to each other while inversely proportional to the social life of the students. Research question and hypothesis. First, what is the influence of the social media on academic performance of the grade 11 students in Butuan City Senior High School standalone? Second, what is the level of influence of the social media on academic performance of the students of using the social media for learning? Third, is there a significant influence of the social media on academic performances? Null hypothesis. There is no significant relationship between the influence of the social media on academic performance of grade 11 students in Butuan City Senior High School standalone. Research design. This chapter discusses the research design and its objective. This study implemented the quantitative research method. It represents the respondents and the study area. It also discusses the research instrument used and how data was collected. The research instrument of data and analysis and the process by which researchers establish credibility. The analysis is quantitative in nature by using correlational research design where researchers try to understand what kind of naturally occurring variables have one another.
Instrument. The research tool used by the researcher is a survey questionnaire titled The Influence of the Social Media Among Grade 11 Students. This equipment is proven and high reliability indicates questionnaires' consent of closed-ended question, whether response and agree or disagree response where in the form-like type scales where response were asked to indicate the extent which they agree or disagree with certain statement and yes or no knowledge measurement.
Sampling and participant, the respondent of the study of the grade 11 student of Butuan City Senior High School standalone. The participant must be informed about the purpose of study. The question must be easy to understand and not confidentially so that they can provide accurate, and factual responses. The survey will be administered to the participants to collect data on how often they spend a time on a social media or how the social media influence their academic performances. The sample size will be determined using a stratified simple random sampling, which is randomly selected subset of participants from a population.
Data gathering procedure. First, the title proposed by researchers was submitted to the researcher advisor and was checked. In this chapter 1, introduction and review of related literature was crafted and checked by the mentor. Next, researcher consulted and asked for the permission to the Butuan City Senior High School standalone instructor to conduct the survey. Upon approval, the researcher constructed a questionnaire that based on their evaluation of their related questionnaire and as well their perception on the study being studied. In order to obtain the necessary data, the researcher will distribute the checklist questionnaire to the respondents. The answer questionnaire will be collected and will review, compare, and to tally the points by the researcher to ensure that study is completed.
Ethical considerations. Before conducting the research, the researcher will identify the students in grade 11 who can participate in the study. Invitation letters will then be sent to identified students and their availability for survey questions will be determined. The researcher will then set the date at a place convenient for the parent participants with compliance with mandatory health protocols and with proper documentation. They will be informed that their identity will not be revealed and that their responses will be kept with the utmost confidentiality.